So when we when we calculated principal eigenvalue, now it's time to calculate consistency index and ratio. So consistency index is calculated by just subtracting the number of things from the principal eigenvalue and dividing to the number of things minus 1. So just again glance back to our example. So this is our principal eigenvalue minus number of things, in our case 6, divided into number of things minus 1, in our case 5. So principal eigenvalue, this value minus 6 divided into 5. So I have this consistency index. So they have 0.04. In my case, it's 0.12, almost 13. And now the next step, the last step, will be to calculate consistency ratio. Sorry. In order to calculate consistency ratio, I need to divide consistency index, which I calculated using principal eigenvalue, into the random consistency index. The random consistency index is calculated by using random values for each number of things. In our case, we have 6 number of things, right? So a random consistency index will be 1.24. So I divide consistency index, this value, into 1.24, and I have this value. I can transform it to the number, right? So 0.1, and in percentage it will be 10%. So if the value of consistency is smaller or equal to 10, the inconsistency is acceptable. So in my case 10%. So my this comparison matrix and in general HEP analysis is consistent. So I was consistent in comparing layers with each other and calculating all the reciprocal matrix and percentages of them. So if you have more than 10, it depends on the percentage. If you have 20, you definitely must recalculate. You must create again your comparison matrix and recalculate all the rest of the part of the HEP analysis. If you have, for instance, 11 or 12%, I think that this is not dramatic. So you still can use this percentage that you calculated during the weighted overlay. It's your answer and your ranking is close to consistent. But if the consistency ratio is significantly larger than 10%, for instance, starting from 15, 20, 30%, sometimes it's even 50% or 60%, yes, it's possible. So you must start from the scratch and create your comparison matrix again.